Good morning everyone, another Monday morning here. I'm just opening up the house. I have a little Coda shadow. I'm gonna watch where he is. The other two didn't come down this morning. And we didn't even get up super early. Coda has been waking me up about 4, or yeah, around about 4 o'clock. But he didn't wake me up until, oh no, he did wake me up actually about 3:30. And Rosie had needed to go to the toilet around 11 or 12, I can't quite remember now. So I knew he'd only been a few hours ago, so I think he'll be right, but I really wanted a bit more sleep. So we went back to sleep and he settled down again, so that was good. I got another hour of sleep, so he didn't wake up till, I think it was 5 or 5:30, I can't quite, really with it this morning, you can tell. All those sort of shorter nights that I have with Coda kind of caught up with me a little bit. I mean, I'm glad to get up early, I am glad for that. But I need a bit more sleep, I need a bit of a catch-up sleep, so that was good. Just doing, it's actually my second cup of tea, but I've been up for over an hour, well over an hour. What time is it? 7. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's been an hour and a half I've been up for. Anyway, I've been having a pretty good time of things. The weekend was pretty good. Didn't really do anything exciting. We're having to go visit Athena both days. It kind of sort of interrupts the day. I'll be glad that she gets home tonight. I'm so glad, because going to visit the hospital, I just lose like 2.5 hours a day pretty much by the time I get in there and visit with her and come home. And that's a big chunk out of the day for 7 days in a row. And I've got to go, she's got to go and visit again because she's had no other, she had one other visitor, one friend visited her once, so I know she's pretty lonely, and yesterday she was very down, very emotional. I think the ketamine can make her very emotional as well, so she was a bit of a mess yesterday. So it wasn't the most fun visit, but anyway. When I left, she was feeling a lot better about things. I guess, yeah, doing a lot of thinking. I think it's fair enough at 19 to have all the physical problems that she's got, and then have autism and what else you got? Autism and ADHD, and you know, trying to study, and it really sucks. Like I was saying to Kevin, like all her expectations of her life, she's got to modify a lot, and some things won't probably ever eventuate. So we'll just take one step at a time. The first step is to get to university, and then start down here at Wollongong and see how we go, and then, you know, the ultimate goal is still to get to Canberra and live down there by themselves, but it may not be a reality. We don't know. Just to see how they go first at Wollongong, see what their health is doing. I mean, one night, I had to go in one night, a couple of nights ago, she had that sort of really incredible pain through her body where she loses the feeling of her pain, which is probably to do with the MS that she doesn't have diagnosed yet. It's probably from that, but it's very scary for her. As I can imagine not able to feel body parts, and she can barely walk because she can't feel her legs. Like, it's got to be pretty scary. So she's still experiencing, it's not frequent, but it's fairly regular still that happens, and it just comes out of the blue. Never knows when that's going to happen. So if that sort of continues and can't be fixed and she can't deal with it, then I don't know. We'll just one thing at a time, just take one step, and we'll just see how we go and see what happens with everything over the next sort of 18 months, I guess, and lead up to when they'd hopefully get to uni. But she's super stressed at the moment, stressed about how she's going to cope the next session at her TAFE course, because apparently it's so hard, because she tells me stuff and I forget stuff, and then she thinks I don't understand all the time, and that's possible with fibro. You know, brain just doesn't work properly, and my memory can be quite bad. Like, often anyone will say, yeah, I already told you that. I have no recollection of that conversation. So it's a bit frustrating sometimes. I'm sure it's more frustrating for people who already told me things. That's a nice tea, I'm loving that. Still that morning tea, I love it. It's my favourite. With lots of soy milk. Lots of one soy milk anyway. Alright, so I lost my train of thought there. But yeah, so we'll just with Athena, we're just going to see what happens. I don't know what I even started with this story now. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Talking about a bad night. I don't know. I think I've sort of filled you in, hopefully. If I didn't, no, sort of, I've missed at the end of the story, let me know. I can't remember where I was going with the story. Not really a story, but updating you on things and filling you in. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, she's home tonight, so Code will be happy, and I will miss him. I love that dog so much. But anyway, it's fun. I've got my other two, but I was trying to work out why. But I think it's just he's more interactive now. My two, they just lie around. They don't really require me to play with them. They occasionally want to cuddle, but most of the time they just lie on the floor or on the couch or wherever they are and just sleep. So they don't need me, I guess, as much as Coda does. So it's sort of, I don't interact as much with them, I don't think. And Rosie can't hear, so that doesn't make things easy. But I think it's more that they'll just do their own thing. And you hear the crows. They've got a whole lot of, I think they're crows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're crows. I saw them just in the tree right behind it. All our windows got cleaned the other day, so they are nice. But I still hate this tinting on them that Kevin put me at. That tree there, there's a whole lot of oh, there you go. Two just flew off. They're good magpies. I don't know. I don't know the difference. No, I'm pretty sure they're crows. I think magpies have got more white on them. Anyway, they're noisy. Alright, Christy's okay, she's doing alright, she's doing better, certainly better. Her depression's a bit more coping, she's doing better with things. She made a sort of a little pact with herself that she wouldn't read anything until she'd done some exercise for the day. So she's been good with that for 5 or 6 days in a row now. I think she's done with that and stuck with that. So it's good, she's getting out, she's taken Coda for a number of walks and my dog's for a few walks. So she's walked a couple of days and I think she rode the exercise bike once. So it's because she's getting out of the house. That's really pretty much the only, she hasn't hardly been out of the house on holidays. And she asked Kevin to take her driving yesterday afternoon. Kevin was good and said yes, because I know he doesn't really often want to do that on the weekend. So that was good. That was her impetuous, because she went to get her license in about 6 or 7 weeks. It's her birthday coming up in September, so it's not too far. And she's still got some driving lessons with the schools to use up too. So she was sort of went off wanting to drive for a while, so she hasn't had, she's great on the expressway coming home from school, we can do that no problem, but she needs to get out more in traffic. And no, it's nice, it's good that she's doing a lot better. And she goes back to school tomorrow. And Thea should have gone back today, but obviously he's still in hospital with the ketamine, but she'll go back tomorrow as well. And then life will return to somewhat normality around here. Yeah, it's crazy how quickly the weeks go by. And my mum and dad come back from their big trip on Friday. So yeah, that'll be interesting, because they haven't really been home since my granny died either, so that'll be a bit of a probably a readjustment for my mum, because I did a lot for my granny. And even because we drive past where she lived, every time I drive past I think of her. I don't really get sad because she lived to 96, so she lived a really long and happy life. Like she had a good life. I don't think there's much she sort of regrets or missed out on in her life. I'm doing really well. Fibro's behaving itself, and yeah, I'm sorry, this has been the longest, craziest chatty vlog, because I haven't vlogged for a few days, so, and I've just gone off on a bit of a tangent. But you know, I'm doing really well. So just been pottering in the house, getting bits and pieces done. But it was nice being good on the weekend, like Kevin and I, after visiting Athena on Saturday. You think where I started with is about 10 minutes ago, no, about 7 minutes ago. We went out, just had a very casual lunch at a vegan cafe in town. Haven't been there before, just wanted to support and see what they had. And I bought a beautiful vegan cupcake, which I had that night, like on Saturday night. It was beautiful. And then we went down to the sauce shop, and I did some things around the house. So it was just good. I felt good. I thought it was so nice to feel good on the weekend, because often I have bad days on the weekend and Kevin misses out. And then Sunday again, just had to go and visit Athena, and I did a bit of food prep. I made the vegan sausage, the lentil sausage roll. I made some vegan chocolate chip muffins. Actually, I might get one of them to have now. They're on the pretty healthy side. And they were from this Eat Smart cookbook. I watched one of her vlogs the other day and she was making them. I thought, oh, I might try them, and I might not have cooked them quite long enough, but they still taste really good. Anyway, I'm going to end this chatty session and get on with today. Okay, well, it's been a very slow morning. I'm just heading up now to have my shower. Christy's I forgot that I still got another half an hour of jobs from Christy, so she's going to the dishwasher today and pick up the dog toys and vacuum through here and the kitchen and possibly a little bit of ironing, but probably won't have much time for much ironing. In our front entry we have all the stuff to get donated. Athena usually takes that away from me, but we'll see, or else I can do it. She tells me where I've got to take it, because she knows the place now and she does some volunteer work for them. Yeah, so I want to get the fridge properly cleaned out. I'll show it to you later. It's jam-packed full of stuff at the moment. Well, I've had my shower, gotten dressed, made the bed, so I did a bit of tidy up upstairs. Gonna have some breakfast now. So I had yesterday, we had a Turkish roll. I'm just used that vegan butter spread that we like, and some raspberry jam, and oh my goodness, it was so delicious. Like much better than just on bread or on normal toast. So I've got Karen to get some more Turkish bread. I won't start having it. I've got to get back to my overnight oats and the usual breakfast, but I didn't have any almond milk made up, and I thought, sorry, the music's chilled out, so it's in the other room. That's the wombats. I'm going to see tomorrow night in concert, so I'm getting ready for them. So yeah, just having the Turkish bread on toast for breakfast, and then I'll come and try and do a bit of food prep, and then I'm probably heading to see Athena. The day just goes so much when I'm out in that middle of the day, but I've got 6 or 7 weeks before Christy can drive, and I don't have to pick up in the afternoon. And I think, even though it's like half an hour, 40-minute sort of round trip kind of thing, I think it'll really free up my afternoon, and I will get more done because I won't have to think, got to go out in the middle of the afternoon. You guys that have been around here for a long time know I've always struggled mentally with that. So usually the school holidays I get a lot done because I have all day, but I haven't had all day in any of these school holidays. First week they were in the hospital, second week we're away, well the first week of Christy's holidays were away, and then this week in hospital again. So anyway, routine again tomorrow. It's so amazing that Christy just taking that half an hour and helping me is such a difference. Like she's vacuumed, emptied the dishwasher, and she's just taken the rubbish bin out. She's still got 10 minutes to go. I said, look, just take the dogs out and let them run around the front yard and just supervise them. So Rosie, Coda and Bailey had a big play when I was up in the shower, and they played the whole time I was in the shower. I just see a poo that Coda's done out there. He's so good during the day, but nighttime, not so crash hot. So I assume it's when he's done that one, because it wasn't there last night, and it's there now. But anyway, it is outside. It's outside, but it's on the child area. So yeah, they're going outside and have a run. I come over here to get a little flag for my cookbook. But yeah, I'm just tidying up the kitchen to start with, and I've got a bit of washing up to do. And then I'm going to start on a bit of food prep. And I'll see what I can get done in the next sort of hour or so. And then I'll head in to see Athena. Maybe before half an hour would be better, but just want to mark that the muffins, because I think they're good. I might cook them a little bit longer next time, but I think I enjoyed them anyway. I'm interested in what everyone else thinks, because they're probably the healthiest of all the muffins that I've made. Yeah, so because the one I normally make, I think it's got quite a bit of oil in it. It's got like a third of a cup of oil, I think, from memory. This has had a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil, so yeah, and it was still pretty easy to throw together. Yeah. All right, I'll get on with things, and I'll just sort of show you as I'm going. So if I've got a recipe that I like, I just tend to flag it so I can find it. It's the first thing I made out of this recipe book, so I might have to hunt out some more things. No, that's good. Okay, washing up is done, and I've just sort of cleaned up the kitchen, pretty much. And so they'll lie down outside. Very nice in the sun. So cute. The other two are having a snooze after they run around. Okay, getting sidetracked, and someone at the gate and someone at the door, and the washing hadn't really spun very well, so even though it's actually really nice outside, I've thrown most of it in the dryer, so it will actually get dried today, because it will not dry outside otherwise today, and I've put a few things out that I wanted there, and this is the state of my fridge now. So, as you can see, it's a bit crazy in there, because we've got like, there's Coda's dinners in that one, and we've got like, I think we've got like 5 dinners for the dogs in there, because I ended up doing Kevin helped me, or he cut up potatoes last night, we cooked a whole lot of potatoes, and they got a whole mixture of their dinners, as you can see there, and I done some prep on the day before, and organised potatoes, and washed up lettuce, and chopped up stuff, so everything's all, like, I've done a lot of bit of food prep, but I know there's some things that are a bit old, like they're a week old, so they're too old for us. They may go to the dogs, but there's heaps of food for the dogs. And what I was thinking now, if I'm prepping more of my vegetables into these type of containers, that's going to free up space down here. So you see they're half empty, but I do want to use them because I want to wash them out. And I'm going to maybe move that stuff into a drawer, and that way the containers can go up there. So that was my thought. So, but I need to clean up drawers first. That was the extra lettuce that wouldn't fit in there because I had 2 lettuces. So yeah, alright, so I won't try and film it as I do it. I will just show you afterwards. I'm going to try and get that done, and then I'll go see Fee. So this is that drawer now. I've got our cheeses, well not all of our cheeses, we've got spare ones out the other pantry, but other fridge, but all our cheeses and hummus and like tofurkey. And some vegan sausages back there, or the tofurkey sausages back there as well. So this one kind of see everything a bit easier, and hopefully that will work to, hopefully that will work, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Yeah, hopefully that does work. I've got a bit done. I have done that row of drawers, and look, I've labelled them as well. I haven't done the veggie drawer yet. Does it need done? I did it not too long ago. The inside's probably not too bad. I did do it not long ago. So it's probably right, I just need to wipe down around it. I think I have done that. I need to find out whether Kevin wants this kept. And that's Athena's chocolates that she's had forever. And ham for Kevin's lunches, and some of those sweet potato things. I am trying to clear out processed foods. We haven't got a lot in here, and I'm trying to get rid of some. Just keep them purely for emergency fibro days, not an everyday food. So therefore I've got one little milk left to drink. And I won't buy any more of them. I don't know, I'm going to try not to have anything for a few weeks and see if I can do anything with my weight, and then we'll see, reevaluate. You've heard this before, but anyway, I'm trying again, still hanging in there. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these for lunch. Again, we have a garlic bread from forever ago. I don't know what I'll do with that. It wasn't very much money anyway, but I think Christy likes the garlic bread, so, and Kevin does too. So we'll see if we use that. Actually, oh no, Christy and I are going out tomorrow night. I was going to say the others are having bolognese tomorrow night. Anyway, so I've got some done. I've done that top shelf and put the prepped vegetables up there. So I'm trying to maybe have the whole top shelf of prepped food. I don't know. I'll just see how it goes together. Okay, I ended up doing a little bit more in here. So all I've still left to do, really, I need to get that shelf out and clean that. And I think that's kind of all. These, again, weren't done too long ago, so I'm not too worried if they weren't done today. And so I've got my bit of food prep, so I'll do cut up the watermelons and make up some almond milk and a few other things, but yeah, I feel quite good. I end up putting this basket back in here, and like this is all like jars that are open to be used up, and pineapple, and there's some mixed beans. So things that are open to be used up are in there. I might even put a label there too, or on that, so we know that that's what that is. And if we're looking for things that are already opened, that's where we go. I think this can work, and then leftovers and stuff can go there. Fruit, the fruit might actually need to go down here because I haven't got a lot of fruit cut up at the moment. I'm sometimes a bit more, but I can also move that down there. So things can move around, but I think that's going to work out a little bit. Considering I didn't take too much out of there, it seems to be a lot better arranged. Probably by moving that stuff there, because these drawers were excuse me, half empty. So that makes a lot more sense, I think. And you can get to things, the back's a little bit awkward, but again, I've probably got more in there than we would often have. So I think that'll work out quite fine. So I've just packed up some of the vegan lentil rolls to take for Athena and put into muffins. I'll probably eat one while we're there. Take my empty Kip cup with my tea bag. So he's got milk there because I'm actually wanting a cold drink at the moment. So I'm going to have that. And yeah, I've got a bit of mess here again, but I will deal with that later. Many of these things are getting thrown out. And that's my almonds to my almond milk. And I've got a little bit of chocolate left. Not too bad because I don't really have it very often. So yeah, I'm happy with what I got done. I'm going to go to do more, but I want to go and see Thea now and then come back. I am back from visiting Thea. Unfortunately, I started to feel really quite unwell while I was in there. I feel a little bit better now. I think I'm actually getting my periods again, even though I only had 2 weeks ago. Being premenopausal is so much fun. Yeah, my back sore. I thought it was fibro pain. It kind of is fibro pain, but I don't know. I think it might be exasperated. I'm sure you guys know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I am going to have some lunch and go back to the couch and try and deal with the rest of this kitchen later on. Hopefully I feel a little bit better. Maybe hopefully I'll feel better after lunch. Actually, I'm going to put some potatoes on to cook. I'm going to have some potatoes. Okay, so I'm just up and trying to get my essential jobs done. I feel a little bit better, but in case I crash again, because it just hit me out of the blue when I was at the hospital, I'm going to get a few things done. I've been and picked up the dog poos because I didn't do it yesterday, so I had to do it today. And I put in the little bit of washing that we had. It was all dry. So, and you might see my bag over there. I don't know if I showed you. You probably haven't seen it. When we were at the markets, we bought these new lids for our drink bottles. But it's one that you press and you can drink out of it and you've got to close it. Well, it's the second time I've forgotten to close it. So I've realised I can't be trusted with that particular lid. So I'm going to put my old lid on that one and use my straw drink bottle because the straw sticks up so you see it. So there's no way you cannot put it down. Whereas this one, I've forgotten again, quite a lot spilled in my bag. Luckily nothing was ruined, I don't think, but the bag's pretty wet. So I sort of sponged it. I used this cleaner stuff that I got, which I haven't really reviewed or spoken about because I'm still not sure how I feel about it yet. But it seems, I sprayed that and I've had it outside in the sun. It's almost dry now. And I'll see if it's how sticky it is because it was my juice that I had. So all the watered down juice, so hopefully it won't be too sticky. And I said, luckily I didn't have my camera or anything in there. And my phone actually stayed dry because the stuff at the bottom. So luckily nothing got ruined. That was, yeah, obviously I just can't trust myself with that lid. Yeah, I can show you the lid, it's in the sink here. It's like that, so you press it down and it's open, but you look at it and you can barely tell, and I'm just in the car, I leave it like that, and I just picked it up, popped it in my bag. And it was upright, but obviously somewhere on the line it fell over in my bag, so I'm going to put on the normal screw top lid for that. And if I want a straw drink, I use my other one. This other one doesn't fit in the cup holder, that's the reason I'd taken that to Melbourne and thought that new lid would be a great idea, but yeah. Not for me, unfortunately. Didn't learn my lesson the first time, and I just, with the way my brain works, it's probably not a very safe option. All right, I need to make nacho cheese sauce because I think nachos, because it's Athena's favourite, and she gets home from hospital tonight. So we have nachos for dinner, and what else do I need to do? Almond milk, possibly. I'll do the nacho cheese sauce first, and I'll see how I'm feeling. What is that about? That's Rosie I'm going to play, I think. That's what we call her ugly face. Or was that really a grumpy one? Coda doesn't think so. Coda thinks you're playing. It's under the table, why not? Yeah, I don't know if she's going to play or not. You never know with Rosie. Poor Rose. Hey. He's definitely been playing more with Bailey lately. But But Bailey and him had a big play. Well, this morning I showed you. Alright. Oh, I wanted to do some ironing, but let's see. I'm not feeling it this afternoon. Now I got this cheese sauce done. Yeah, alright, I'm moving. Sticky bake.
Why are you being on the mat when you're at 2 steps and out the door? Named and shamed. Come on, down for tooties. My goodness. Go on. Didn't quite make it. Rascal.
Goodness, I just I got up to, what's I going to do? It's going to put the heater on because it's actually cooled down. Oh, it's so pretty out here again. Look, I love clouds. You guys probably know that by now about me. Oh, they're so pretty. I like really fluffy clouds in particular. Oh, I'm kind of glad I came outside now to see that. That's what I miss in winter though. I just don't spend much time outside, and I love the sky. And in the summer, I don't spend much time outside either because it's too hot and my fibro's usually bad. Can't win. Got my 2 boys here. What good puppies. So, what was I saying? Oh, I was going to put the heater on. I don't know, it is cool. It's cooling down, so I'm going to pop the heater on. I don't think it's going to be as cold as it was this morning. This morning was freezing when I got up. But we've taken to not opening the door here until because he goes to the toilet, then he comes back in probably for a good hour or so, and then he has another sleep, and then I bring him back out again. So I've been leaving the door shut until the sun's up, and he won't really come out by himself there until then anyway, because he doesn't like to come outside in the dark. I'll bring the birdie in, and Athena, she won't be able to leave hospital till at least 6. So they're probably home probably more to like 6:30. I did ask Athena to ring me when they were leaving so I can finish off dinner. But I might see what I need to get sorted, like get the tins out and get everything ready, so I can just assemble it when I hear from them. And try and tidy the kitchen because I've been slack again on tidying up the kitchen at night. I've been tired, I think. And just haven't managed to do it. So I might try and tidy up now. I was going to do some ironing, but yeah, nah. It's like, I'm not going to do that now. Maybe tomorrow. I don't plan to go anywhere. I hadn't planned to go out until the concert, but Christy's now got a psychologist appointment tomorrow afternoon, which is good. I mean she's doing better now than she was, but she kind of, no, she needs to have that, and her next appointment's on booked to the end of next week, so that's good. Alright, I will move along. Oh, I did edit another video for you guys, so, and I've still got to edit a haul from Athena's Melbourne Markets haul. I've got that to edit, and my what's in my bag, which I think I've still got. And then I realised, I don't know if I mentioned to you, I'm getting such too cold. I mentioned to you guys, I don't know if I mentioned to you, alright Bailey, you can stay out there. When my laptop, when I killed my laptop, lost everything on it. So I was thinking that's okay, and then I lost my intro, which I've now redone. But even that, just to find a couple of clips to put in, took me like an hour or so, and I had trouble exporting it. We've sort of got it kind of worked out now, I think. I'm just exporting this next video, but yeah, it's worked out because I uploaded another video. And so I lost all Chrissy's Memento album. Yeah, hours of work there. I have to start all over again. Now where will I go with my story? Was it me that's what I was going to tell? Oh god, I don't know what I was going to tell you guys. Something about my laptop. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was about the Memento album. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Maybe it'll come to me when I edit this video back. Oh gosh. Hopeless. Videos. Oh yeah, no, I think I've got the when we were down in Melbourne, I filmed a what's in my bag video. I think I've still got that. I think I downloaded that. Oh yeah, I have got that because that was done after my computer went away. Oh my gosh. Ugh, fibro brain. Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff. It's always point talking to you guys because I'm not making much sense at all, I don't think. Been very good tonight. We've had our dinner. We've Athena had an idea that we have family dinners and sometimes we don't like sitting at the table, and Athena's often very comfortable sitting at the table. So she got the idea that we could still have a family dinner. We could sit in there and we don't put the TV on so we can have a chat. So we had our sort of first one of them with all 4 of us tonight. We did it the other night with Christy. And it seems to work quite well. It'll probably take a little bit of getting used to, but it still means too, like dinner finishes, I can come after it's done all the washing up. And now I'm gonna go watch TV with Kevin. So whereas usually things either have to come into the washing up before we go to bed or it gets left to the morning. So it's kind of good having a dinner time as such.